Good morning children. Welcome you all once again in our online classes of class 1 English 2. So first answer me, how are you all? I hope you all are fine at home and used the crayons for coloring and painting. Have you all done that? Only use the crayons or you have done the reading of the poem? You all have done the reading? I have explained you the poem, yes? And now once again we will revise our poem and then we will do our book exercises. So be ready with your pencil and eraser. Okay children? So first all of you open your books. Okay, Prime English, page number 57. All of you open fast, page number 57. Okay, and then do the reading with me. Lesson 6, crayons. I had a box of crayons, all shiny, straight and new. I lent a friend one crayon and oops, it broke in two. My friend said she was sorry, but I said I don't care. Cause now we both can color, with one crayon we can share. Okay? So children, I have taught you that sharing is caring. So always share the things with the person in need, okay, and also with your friends, okay. So children, let's start with our book exercises. Be ready with your pencil. So children, first you open your book, page number 58. Okay, page number 58. And mention the date 28/8/2020, and let's start with our first exercises. Okay, book exercises. The first question is, choose the right answers and fill in the blanks. So what you have to do, you have to choose the correct answer and you have to write here, okay, properly. For example, the first one is, Millie had a box of pencils or crayons. It's crayons. Okay, Millie had a box of crayons. CRAYONS. Okay, crayons. Children, while writing, be careful that what you are writing. In exams, don't do the mistake of the spellings. Okay, for example, if you are writing A and O, there should be a difference between them. O you have to cut from the middle and A you will not cut from the middle. If any letter is missing in the exam, because it's already written, you have to choose the right answer and the spelling is given in the question paper also. Then also in many papers I have seen many spelling mistakes. Okay, so be careful and don't do this type of mistakes again in future. Okay, you have to choose the correct answers and be careful while writing the spellings. Okay, Millie gave dash crayon to her friend. One or two? How many colors she has given? How many crayons she has given? One or two? One, because she has given one crayon and it was broken into two parts. Okay, two pieces. So the answer is ONE1. I'm writing how I'm writing O. Be careful with this. Okay. Then the next one is, the crayons were straight and dash. New or small? The crayons were straight and new. What's the spelling of new? NEW. Okay. So the next one, D. Millie and her friend could dash the crayon. Share or eat? Do we eat the crayons? No, now our mother gives food to eat. So don't eat the crayons. Okay. So Millie and her friend could share the crayon. Okay, share. SHARE. Learn the spellings and be careful while writing. Okay, I hope you all have understood this and do it in your book also. Now come to the next one, 2. Read these sentences write T for true and F for false. So children, you already know I never say to write T and F. You have to write the complete spelling of it, that is true and false. You should know the spelling. Okay. So if the sentence is correct, you will write true, T-R-U-E. If the sentence is wrong, then you will write false, F-A-L-S-E. So the first one is, the crayons in the box were shiny. The crayons in the box were shiny, straight and new. So this sentence is true. So how we will write? T-R-U-E. True, like this. Is it clear to all of you? Millie did not share her crayon with her friend. She did not share the crayons. It's totally wrong. She shared the crayon. So it's false. F-A-L-S-E. False. The next one is, the crayon broke into 2 pieces. The crayon broke into how many pieces? 2 pieces. It's correct. So what will write? True. T-R-U-E. Then the next one. Millie's friend was sad. Millie's friend was sad? Yes. She was sad because the color was broken into 2 parts. Okay. So it's true. T-R-U-E. But Millie said that I don't care. But Millie's friend was little sad. When the crayon was broken, she was feeling sad. Okay. So we'll come to the next one, that is the speaking junction. Okay. You should first we'll do the reading of it. Millie goes to a park. There she sees some children plucking flowers. She stops the children from doing so. Do you know why Millie stopped the children from plucking flowers? Okay children, I think you all also go with your parents to the park. Yes? So do you pluck flowers? It's a bad habit. It's a bad manner. You should not pluck the flowers because the flowers look beautiful in plant only. Okay, and it's flowers are the beauty of the nature. Okay, when we cut the plants, when we pluck the flowers, we are harming our nature, we are harming our beauty. Okay, so we should not pluck the flowers. That's why Millie was stopping the children from plucking flowers. Okay, cross the actions that you should not do in a park or a playground. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to cross the action that you should not do in a park. You all know about the action words, all the doing work. Okay, that's the action. Whatever action you think we should not do in the park, you will put a cross on it. Okay, so here you can see a man doing spit. Okay, spit means thukna. So it's a bad manner. Okay, spitting is a bad habit and it should not be done in a park. It should not be done anywhere. Okay, it's not only about the park. The man or a person should not spit anywhere in open. Okay, and they should always use a wash basin or a washroom to do all that. Okay, they should not spit like this. So it's a bad manner. We will put a cross. It should not be done. Then the next one, a man you can see reading a newspaper. Yes, so you can sit and do the reading in a park. It's a good habit. So will not do anything because it's good. We can do that. Then the next one is throw waste in a dustbin. Okay, so here the man is throwing the waste in a dustbin. We should not throw waste here and there. Okay, it should be thrown on the dustbin only. So this is a good habit, good manner. So we will not touch this one. Okay, we'll come to the next one, next page, that is page number 59. Okay, here some more actions are there. Two girls are playing. We should play in the park. Yes, it's a good manner. We should play in the park. We can play in the park. So here also we are not going to put the cross because this action we can do. Then the next one is jog and run. This is also a very good habit. Okay, we should when we are in a park, we can do the jogging and running in a park. We should not jog and run on a road. Okay, we are doing in a park, so it's a good manner. Okay, then the next one is throw waste everywhere. If throwing waste everywhere means if you are eating the chips, you are throwing here and there. If you are eating fruits, you are throwing here and there. So it's a bad manner. We should always throw waste in a dustbin. We should not throw here and there. So we will not do this in a park. So we will put a cross here. So what you learned, we should not do spitting and we should not throw waste here and there. So these two actions we will not do in a park. Okay. Here what is written, if you see someone doing any of the actions that you have crossed out, what will you do? Okay, for example, you see a person spitting or you see a person throwing waste here and there. What you will do? You will instruct them. Okay, you will say that it's a bad manner and they should not do this and they should not destroy our nature. Okay, they should not make it dirty. A park is a place, beautiful place to sit and enjoy. They should not make it dirty. Okay, you will instruct them. Is it clear? Now come to the next one, that is vocabulary junction. That is vocabulary junction. Okay, here read the following line from the poem. All shiny, straight and new. The word new is the opposite of the word old. Opposite means you know na? Okay. For example, we say big, and what's the opposite of big? Small. They are antonyms. What they are called? Antonyms. When we are talking about the opposite words, opposite, we say them antonyms. And when we are talking about the similar words, we say synonyms. Okay, clear to you? When we are talking about opposite, it's antonyms. When we are talking about the similar words, it's synonyms. Okay? Antonyms are pairs of words that have opposite meanings. Opposite. Totally opposite. Okay? Let us read these sentences. This is a big house. Now read this sentence. This is a small house. Big and small are antonyms. Like new and old are antonyms. Okay? Big and small, like big elephant and small ant. Okay? Fat, thin, it's totally opposite. So they are called antonyms. Is it clear to all of you? Turn the page and come to the page number 60. Page number 60. So here children, use the picture clues to write the antonyms of these words. So what you have to write? You have to write the antonyms. What is antonyms? Antonyms means opposite. Okay. So children, here you have to take the help of the picture and you have to write the opposite of the word. You can see here the first one is given back. And here the circle is in front. So what is the opposite of back? Front. Say the spelling F-R-O-N-T. Front. Back. Front. Back. Front. F-R-O-N-T. Front. Okay. Then the next one is young. You can see the boy. Your boy is young. And the man is old. Okay. So what you will write? O-L-D. Old. What's the opposite? What's the antonyms of young? Old. Young. Old. Here. The girl is going up. Here the girl is coming down. So what is the antonyms of up? Down. Up, down. Spelling D-O-W-N. Down. Okay. Then the next one is thin. Thin. What it is? Thin. And the opposite of thin here? Thick. Okay. Thin, thick. So what's the spelling? T-H-I-C-K. Thick. Okay. Here. Next question. Replace the underlined word with its antonym. Again, what you have to do? You have to replace. Means you have to write the antonyms and rewrite. What, children? The question, you have to be very careful while what the question is asked. Replace the underlined word with its antonym and rewrite the sentence. When it is written rewrite, you have to write the sentence again. For example, here children, it is written, her lunch box was empty. What is the antonyms of empty? Full. If you are writing only the exam, if you are in the exam, for example, this comes, and if you are writing only this full, this you will get, or if it is of 2 marks, you will get only 1 marks. You will not get complete marks, because here it is written rewrite. Rewrite means you have to write the sentence again. So if you are writing only the answer, you will get 1 mark, and if you will rewrite the sentence again, then you will get the complete marks. So children, I will show you how you have to rewrite. Okay. You have to write here, her lunch box was full. Was full. Full stop. Start with the capital, end it with the full stop, and underline the antonyms what you have changed. Okay, is it clear to all of you? Her lunch box was. Second one is, the class was noisy. So what the sentence I will write? The class was, and what's the opposite of noisy? Antonyms? Quiet. Q-U-I-T-E. Quiet. Full stop. The class was quiet. Next is, Mahesh is a tall boy. So what you will write? Start with the capital. Mahesh is a, what is the antonyms for tall? Short. S-H-O-R-T. Short. Underline it. Short boy. Full stop. Okay. What's the antonyms for tall? Short. Mahesh is a short boy. Then the next one is, the frog was very ugly. What is the opposite of ugly? Antonyms? The frog was very beautiful. Okay, the frog was very beautiful. It is clear to you? What is the opposite of ugly? Beautiful. So we have completed the book exercises till here. The next we will do in the next session, next class. Okay, children? So till here you will complete it in the book. So children, today what we all have done? We all have completed the book exercises, page number 58, 59 and 60. Okay? And choose the correct answers was explained to you, true, false. Children, I have seen while correcting your papers, I have seen that you all are very careless while writing the spelling from the question paper. So when you are writing, write it neatly and in a correct way, means correct spelling should be written. If it is crayons, okay, and if you are writing CRYONS, it is crayons. It's not crayons. So while writing, be careful with the spellings what you are writing. True, false, we all have done, okay. We all have discussed the speaking junction, that what we should do in a park and what we should not do. We have learned about the good manners. Then we have read about the antonyms. What is antonyms? Antonyms means the opposite words. Okay, whatever is opposite for big, small, fat, thin. So I am fat and you all are sitting there nearby the video, all are very thin, like that. So no problem, children. So like that is antonyms. Okay. So when it is said in the question to rewrite the sentence, then rewrite the sentence. So be careful, whatever is said, whatever is asked, you have to do that. Okay. Till now, again and again I am saying, be regular with your studies. Okay. Enjoy also. But whatever is taught to you, you have to be regular with that. Today we all have completed the reading and the book exercises. You will also complete the reading and the book exercises in the book. In the next session, I will tell you about the copy work as well as some more book exercises. Okay? Thank you and have a nice day. Be safe at home. Okay?